She had the perfect life, the perfect husband, and the perfect secret. But when passion turned to obsession, one man had to die. Cheated, then killed. On the outside, Rachel Morgan's life looked perfect. A loving husband, a nice home in the suburbs, and a circle of friends who envied her marriage. But what no one knew was that Rachel was living a double life. Behind closed doors, she was entangled in an affair with a younger man named Eric, a personal trainer from her gym. It started with casual conversations at the gym. A younger man, Eric, charming, confident. Rachel felt seen in a way her husband never made her feel. Within weeks, the flirting turned into something more. Hotel rooms, late-night meetings, text messages she would never let her husband see. It started as harmless flirting after her workouts. But within weeks, Rachel was sneaking out late at night, telling her husband Daniel she was running errands or meeting friends. The passion with Eric was intoxicating. He made her feel young again, alive. But soon, fantasy clashed with reality. Daniel began to suspect something. Bank withdrawals he didn't recognize. Unexplained late nights. The faint scent of cologne he didn't know. He confronted her, but Rachel denied everything. Daniel Morgan wasn't a fool. He noticed the late nights, the money missing from their account, and the distant look in her eyes. But when he confronted her, Rachel denied everything. Eric didn't want to be a secret forever. He told Rachel to leave her husband, but divorce meant splitting everything, and Rachel wasn't willing to walk away with half. One night, Eric told Rachel he couldn't keep seeing her unless she left her husband. Rachel panicked. She wanted Eric, but she didn't want a messy divorce. That's when a chilling idea took root. If Daniel were gone, she could have the life and the money she wanted. Rachel began staging small accidents around the house. Loose stairs, a leaky gas line. But Daniel was careful, and nothing worked. That's when she turned to a more direct approach. On a rainy Thursday night, Rachel prepared Daniel's favorite dinner, steak and potatoes. But she laced his wine with a lethal dose of crushed sleeping pills. By the time he was groggy, she staged a robbery scene in the living room. Drawers open, valuables scattered, a window smashed from the inside. Rachel then smothered Daniel with a pillow while whispering, "I'm sorry, but I can't live like this." She smashed a window, scattered valuables, and called police with a trembling voice. It looked like a break-in gone wrong, but detectives weren't convinced. When police arrived, Rachel played the grieving widow perfectly. Tears, shaking hands, a rehearsed story about waking up to find her husband dead and the house in chaos. But detectives noticed inconsistencies. The broken window had glass outside instead of inside, and nothing of real value was taken. Toxicology reports confirmed Daniel had a dangerous level of sedatives in his system. Under pressure, Eric told detective. Rachel had been talking about getting rid of Daniel for weeks, promising they'd be together once he was gone. A total betrayal to their plan. Rachel was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. In court, her calm demeanor turned to icy detachment as jurors heard her text messages to Eric. Cheating is a choice, not a mistake. It's a conscious decision to betray trust and disrespect the person you claim to love. Infidelity is a sign that there's a crack in the foundation. Not that the whole building needs to be torn down, but it's a crack that requires honest and immediate attention. The woman who cheats on you wasn't unhappy with you, she was unhappy with herself and believed someone else could fix it. Cheating is a shortcut to a dead end. You think you're gaining something, but you lose everything that truly matters. The real cost of cheating isn't just the betrayal, it's the fact that you have to live with the wreckage you created. You can try to run from the consequences of infidelity, but the shadow of your betrayal will follow you everywhere. The moment you cheat, you lose a part of yourself that you can never get back. The person you were before is gone forever. Subscribe for more real stories where truth is stranger and darker than fiction. And tell us your thought in the comments.